Hello, my name is David Gambert. I am the retired superintendent of Southold Schools. You are about to watch a 5-minute video filmed and produced by the students and staff at Southold High School. The video depicts a tour given by students for New York State Senator Ken LaValle and Board of Regents member Roger Tillis. It is important to note that the video was filmed just days before the close of schools in New York due to the COVID-19 pandemic back in March of 2020. The focus of the tour was to illustrate the value and importance of learning by doing. In the video, you will observe students building robots, running a TV production studio, celebrating the joy of a robust music and theater program. Over the last 9 months, schools throughout New York have yearned to go back to in-person learning. And above all else, this video is a testimony to the power and promise of what we miss most in our schools, about seeing students learning by working with their hands to support academic subject matter in ways that touch our hearts, and ultimately about creating powerful learning opportunities for our students. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the video.
So before we start off the tour, I want to establish the underlying theme that we'll be developing. So preserving the past and finding the future has been etched into our school, and I feel that Southold has two main responsibilities in addition to the daily instruction of students.
By that is, if everything is programmed and we have to take tests every year and we have to just prepare for the test because we're afraid that we're going to get on a list, and that is going to reduce the white space that we are allowed to give the freedom to have responsible actions that we allow our students to have. So we let them leave that TV production class with hundreds of dollars worth of equipment, and they go around and they have to put things that the whole world can see. We've done broadcasts that have been watched overseas, in other continents, in other parts of the United States, so that when they put something out, they have to be responsible. So we all know about all the social media. This is our antidote. This is our answer to teach citizenship, to teach responsibility, to teach dedication, to be here 10 o'clock at night. But it's that white space that we honor, and we're very protective of it.
Every time I come, I see the results of that. And then today, all the different programs that you have here that are, I would say, they're not absolutely unique to this school, but the way they're done and the way the community has supported this place is unique.
We said, well, why don't we just try and produce fine citizens? Because that encompasses college ready, but not every kid needs, wants, or has the ability to go to college. And they're just as important to us as students.
We've got to understand that curriculums have to be experiential driven.
It's hard to pick out one highlight when there's so many. For me, it's a continuation of what I've seen before at Southold, from the elementary school up through this school.
Well, I think a lot of schools can learn from what's going on right here in Southold School District. So I've been here before. This is not my first visit. So it's just amazing. We brought a member of the Board of Regents, Roger Tillis, to see all of this. So the Board of Regents is our education policy making board for the whole state. So great stuff going on here. You would think Southold Town was a township of 50,000 people. Or more.
There's a whole culture of learning and of ease of communicating with people like myself and with the general community that I don't see in many other districts. And I think a lot of it has to do with the relevancy of what you're learning here is very apparent, and as I see other districts preparing for tests and spending most of their time preparing for tests, that I find be irrelevant and counterproductive. But nevertheless, I'm going to use this as a role model for what we want to do.
I really love the wood shop, or the whole shop, the tech shop. Just watching the robot as it's going from plans to, I guess it's a finished robot now. But that CNC machine, and it's not the tech shop of yesteryear.
I think from beginning to end, it was just incredible seeing all the different phases from the shops to finishing here with the theater.